Hi everyone, and welcome to week 8 of IST558. You should be seeing this week's learning module, and this week we sort of going to get into talking about navigation. We're going to look at navigation within and between XML documents, and that means you're going to be talking about XPath and XLink. A couple of weeks ago, I made reference to XPath and XLink actually, and we're going to get in more into that this week. So for a lot of the content for this week's presentations is examples, and I want you to sort of follow through with those examples and getting the big picture and sort of using that together with your readings and understanding the whole concept between XPath and XLink. But primarily, the majority of the examples are really dealing with XPath. So the reason for doing this video is that I've put up a number of content in the different areas, and I want you to alert you to those pieces of content. What you'll be seeing this week is the final project, details about the final project, and some examples of previous projects that have been done. So one of the things that I've done previously with the class is make the final deliverable a website, but notice that some of you don't have that experience, and if I'm wrong there, please feel free to sort of create a website for the final project. But I am okay with people doing a document and the required XML files attached with that document. So before we really sort of get into the details about the final project, let's just sort of step back a bit and just go through the materials and go through the examples, go through it individually, and then meet with your group and discuss it as a group. And then any sort of questions that you may have, field it on the discussion board, and we can talk that through. So that's one item that's going to be available this week. The other item is team assessment. You should be seeing a evaluation of team members, and this is primarily for the case study that was due yesterday, Monday, the 16th of October. And I want to get a sense of how people are working together. And this is the sort of responses I'm trying to field from this particular document. And there will be one for different phases of the project as we walk through that. And what else did I make available? Oh, so this week I've also made available a PowerPoint presentation that was done by Wen Sao, and this is sort of a segue into where we start talking about XML and databases. I'm using SQL 2008. Primarily, I know this is outdated, and some of you are thinking, why 2008? But I'm really interested in the concepts, understanding the concept versus really going through the technology itself. So the book by Cole, I think, is very good in really giving you that foundation and core concepts that you need to go forward in understanding how XML integrates with SQL and how it performs as a database in itself. So something to keep in mind as you go through Wen's presentation. This is sort of just a preview of what we will be doing after we cover XSL technologies. And just to say that when we complete XSL technologies, all the requirements that you will need for your final project will be completed. So I'm aiming to get that done so that you have that all the materials and all the content that you need to work on that, especially over the Thanksgiving break. And when you come back after Thanksgiving break, we'll be talking about projects. We'll be doing the projects, as you can see from the calendar. So that's it for this week. I just wanted to reach out to you and make you aware of of the documents that I've posted, and just to say that I've taken a brief look at the schemas that people have created as a group, and some really good work there. I like the design that you have put forward, and a lot of generalizability, which is good for some parts of your schema. And I've also posted as to when you're thinking about schema, what are some of the things you might want to consider when you're actually designing schemas. So that's it for this week. I just wanted to make you aware of what is available, and talk to you on the discussion boards. Bye for now.